Alright guys, today we're going to do a fish room feeding. First up is the Uaru Severums, Blue Acaras, and the Chocolate Cichlids in the 125. Then after that we'll feed, I guess, the Sanke Golds from Blackwater Creek, the adults. Then after that I'll go feed the Chili Red Oscar and his new pal, the Red Shoulder Severum. Then I guess after that we'll feed the bigger Sanke Gold babies. And then we still got to feed the little Sanke Gold babies, but I don't know if you'll be able to see even the food, it's so fine. But these guys are going nuts over the pellets. And all the little guys, like the Blue Acaras at first, they go eat all the flake food that I put. And so does the little one here. You're probably not even going to see, it's dark. But that's the little Uaru. Everyone else is going nuts over the pellets. Oh, and it's in 4K. See how it comes. I don't know how they find all these pellets. They literally find everyone, because when I do my weekly water change, I vacuum the bottom every time. And if I get one pellet, like once in a blue moon, it'll be rare they get every one. I don't feed them that much. I feed them once a day, what you just saw in there. A little pinch here and there of each one. Otherwise they just get fat. I like to keep them lean. This is in 4K, so it should look pretty clear. But by the time I upload it to YouTube, they degrade it. I don't know why. Even the audio gets degraded. I guess they don't use the best stuff. Who knows? Let's see what this guy's doing. Searching for some pellets. It's funny he stays away from everybody. Guess the king of the tank's this guy. But I don't know, those big Severums sometimes bully him around. Yeah, I wish the Blue Acaras would come down. They're all on the top. They literally dig through it till they get everyone. They must have really good eyesight. I don't know. Out of all the fish I ever owned, I think the Severums and the Uarus and all these guys, I would have to say I like the Severum the best. Because of the color and how peaceful they are. And the different colors they come in. Then the Uarus next. And I don't know about the Chocolate Cichlid. I haven't had them that long, but I had these guys, some of them, for over 5 or 6 years. And they've been like the best fish I ever had. They're still here, so that tells you something. And they look good too. Look at that. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm the king. Get out of there. That's my food. But this tank's always been nice because everyone's so peaceful. You could get a lot of fish in there. I don't want to get too many because I know the Chocolate Cichlid and the Uaru is supposed to get like 10 inches to a foot, so it's going to be small by the time they get big. I was thinking about maybe getting a couple more Severums, but I'll have to see. I actually was thinking about breeding them for the red color, but it's hard to find them really red looking. I got these two in here. I don't know if it's a pair or not. But if I look at the one to the left, its finnage looks longer past its tail. And if you look at this one, it's kind of even with its tail. So you would think that's a male and a female, but I don't see any action, so I guess not. Either that or I'm just not doing something right. But we'll see. If I see some nice ones, I'll grab them. But then you gotta quarantine them and treat them for all this stuff. Let's see if I could get in closer. Such a weird looking fish. I always like the Uarus. I think my older ones that I had were more of a golden color. Like yellowy, like a brownish bronze to the side. This one I don't see it. I see it on the other one that's small. Maybe it just comes and changes. Who knows? But mine had more color to them, the bigger ones I had. Oh, look at that beauty. Not you. Oh, yeah, you're a beauty too. This is a weird fish. He's peaceful though. Doesn't bother anyone. Except for that other Severum that was in here, the red shoulder one that used to fight like anything. I don't know why. So I moved on and gave it to my brother. Alright, now I'll take you to the Sanke goldfish. Alright guys, I'll see if I can feed these. They're so active. Let's see if I could even get them on film. First I'm going to put in the Sake Hikari. You have to pinch it in your fingers and make it sink. Then the Northfin veggie I just drop in. You shut the lid. Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna go nuts. They smell it in the bottom already. Fingers are all wet. Hope it don't ruin my camera. You'll see them, they'll be stuffed with it, swimming around with their mouths open. They're so funny. They look like they got more color from when I got them. They got way bigger. I would say like an inch bigger. I don't know if the babies will look like these or not. It's so hard to tell. I like the white and the orange color. Almost red. That's what I was trying to breed for, something like these with more black on them. I don't know, I got this one, the black faded to me. I bought it as a Sanke Gold, this one in the middle. But I don't know, to me it looks more like a regular Shubunkin, but who knows. They called it a Sanke Gold. I don't know, I was hesitant to buy it. And it was more expensive than these two. I guess it's a matter of what you like. Maybe to them it's more expensive. To me, I'd rather pay double for the white looking ones. I guess it's personal preference. But I know for sure the black really faded on the one that looks like a Shubunkin. It's like brownish looking. I got some babies from her and from this one. So we'll see. Both parents are white like I like. I do have some white babies with just black on them. I don't know what that'll look like. And I also have white babies with the reddish orange and the black, so it should look like the parents. Some of them kind of look like they might look better, but who knows? I don't know how many Sanke Golds you get out of the breed, and you may not get any. You may get all Shubunkins. Or like the guy told me, you may get Sarasa Comets, Black Opals, Sky Blues. You get them all, he said, but I don't know. And he also said you could get double tail ones. I didn't get none with double tail, so I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe they didn't breed them like I did in a tank. They're just getting them out of the pond, and they don't really know who's breeding who. Because this is like you selectively bred them, so you would think they would look like the parents at least. So I don't know what a combination of that Shubunkin looking one with this guy will look like. But I'll tell you what, when I look at the babies, there's a lot of different ones in there, so I can't tell, and they may change totally. They may look totally different by the time they get 2 or 3 inches, so we'll see. Yeah, it'll sift through this thing. If I scatter throughout the tank the food, they'll find every one. I never find one in this tank either. But God, they're so active compared to the other ones I had years ago. I think the ones with the shorter tails, if you're going to get them for your pound, they're better than the long tail ones. There's less chance of getting fin and tail rot. And they're faster, like more vigorous, so animals have less chance of catching them. They're just, to me, so much better. I like the longer finnage, but every time I got ones with real long finnage, they were like kind of dopey and floated and everything. These guys look like they're almost like wild carp the way they act. They're really vigorous and they got a lot of power and speed, so who knows. I know they're better for out in your pond, that's not a doubt in my mind, and I don't know if anything could catch them, they're quick. And the funniest thing is, if I want, they're still laying eggs. They haven't done it in a week probably that I noticed, but I could tell when I change the water and make it a little cooler, they'll start breeding right away and I could get more if I want. But at this point, I did so much work and I got whatever I got now. It's so much more work than I ever thought. You need tanks, you gotta clean it a lot of them die, you get deformities. So at this point I'm gonna leave it just like it is and hope I get something nice. Because if you breed them once, I learned this from breeding dogs, people breed the female 3, 4, 5 times. If you breed it once to the right combination, you should only have to breed it one time, then breed those babies back to something else to get what you want. So I don't know, I'm having a lot of deformities where their tail bends the spine right before it gets like curled and twisted off to the side with these Sanke golds. It may be a genetic thing, I don't know. And my brother's telling me, oh, maybe it's the food. I said no, because we fed the same food to all the cichlids and none of them got it, so it's got to be genetics. So I'm thinking, you know, the guy at Blackwater Creek said maybe you should breed some of the babies back to the parents. You may get something nice. And I'm thinking, why would I want to do that? You'll just get them even worse than they are. They'll get more deformities. So I'm going to look around. If I see some nice Shubunkins or something somewhere for sale, I may pick up 1 or 2 of them and try to cross it with either the adults or the babies to see what I get. But these guys look like they're about done. Look at them. Got mouthfuls of food, look. They just keep eating. Look at this guy. I don't know if you'll see him. Her rather, look. Mouthful of food. Alright, let's go up to the Oscar tank and see how they eat. Alright, now we're going to try to feed the chili Oscar. And I gave my brother the red Shoulder Severum. And he just started eating after like probably 4 days. Because when we first put him in, Big Bully over here was beating him up. You'll see he's pretty beat up, but it's starting to heal and you don't really bother him anymore. But I saw the other day, laugh, Severum got mad and he popped him and he got scared, the Oscar. He's funny, he eats these pellets, they're so small. Look at how little they are. Oh, maybe you didn't see it. Look. You throw the bigger ones and he's like, you don't want them. I think these are the Northfin, the regular cichlid pellets. Oh, he ain't getting that, is he? Oh, I guess he is. Let's see this one. Funny now, he really doesn't bother the Severum, I guess because it's just when we first put them in, I don't know, they're funny Oscars. He tried to get his pellet. When we first put him in, he was beating him up. The fish was hiding in the corner behind the filter, and now he looks like he's not really bugging him, so who knows. Hopefully he'll stay in there. I think if he gets a couple more fish, it'd probably work out better. He wouldn't have one to pick on. The big bully. You can tell he's stressed out. He's not real colorful. Oh, well, it happens when you have this big bully getting you. Oh. See what he looks like in 4K. I was telling everybody by the time you put it on YouTube, they degrade it so much. Don't look nothing like when you video it. Let's see. Oh, we got one. Looks like his head's starting to get bluish purple looking, don't it? probably gonna look nice when he gets big. I think when they get big, they get way more color. Oh, I need more food. Boom. Oscars are funny if you get a fish that stands up. Don't put up with their bull crap. They get all scared. He has a cut behind his gill. He tried to get in between, like where this heater is. The other fish was hiding behind it. Then he came out and he thought he was in there and he wasn't in there. And he went in there and got all cut up, the dummy. Eat that, bet it's just like torn fins. It'll probably grow back. Did you hear it zooming in? Alright, just wanted to show you these guys, how they're looking. Give them a quick feeding. Now we'll go to the little Sanke goldfish babies. I'll feed the bigger ones first. So let's go. Alright, these are the biggest Sanke gold babies. There's one eating right there. I don't even know if this will focus. It's so hard because they're so little. But that's about the biggest ones. They're like a little over an inch, maybe an inch, a little bit bigger. I don't know. But I'm feeding them. You can see it on the top. I put in there North Fin. I guess it's krill, like crushed krill, 100%. With some pellets that I smashed into dust, the North Fin veggie. Because they're bigger, they could eat it. Well, let's take a closer look at these guys. You can see they're eating it. God, they look fat. I don't know what these ones are going to look like. They're greenish looking. Gold, like a brass color, actually, with black markings. There's another one. Who knows what they're going to look like. I thought when they were carp colored, they just looked green, but these got black markings. Then you got some plain white ones. There's nothing special in this tank. Maybe this one might look good. Where is it? It's got red, white, and some black on it. You can see it on one side, but it's small. Who knows? All of these, I don't know, that could be a sky blue one, the white one. I don't know. They look white with a blue tinge. But as you can see, they got pretty big. I wish they all were this big. It's amazing how some of them grow and other ones look like literally like they're the size almost when they were born, like maybe double the size. Man, they're going to town. Let me see if I could go back. Yeah, they're eating pretty good. I think once they're this big, there's way less chance of them dying when they're just born. Oh my God. They're very delicate. How many are in here? There's probably 7 or 8. I don't know. They don't really eat off the top yet. I guess because they're just starting to eat the bigger food. I can't wait till the smaller guys get this big and eat the food. It'll be so much easier. You'll get to see what they look like. Here's the guy with the black marking. Who knows what they're going to be? Take your guess. They're weird, them ones. They're a weird color, these guys on the top. Let me see if I could get one. Like this one? It's like a greenish, like a brass color. I don't know what that's going to be. Like I said, it may just be a colored one with black markings. Who the heck knows? I never had these Sanke golds like this small and breeding them. Now the guy at Blackwater Creek says these ones produce the nicest Sanke golds. But I don't know if they stay green like that. I don't know. I don't think I'll be keeping them. At this point, with all the deformities they had, I don't think I'll be breeding Sanke to Sanke anytime soon. I said I may just get some Shubunkins and cross them. Alright, that's enough of these guys. Now try to feed the smaller guys. You probably won't even see their food. That's so like fine. But let's go to that tank. Alright guys, these are the small ones. You're probably not even going to see the food, it's like dust. And what do I got in here? I put a pinch of the krill, the 100% krill, the north fin in the top, so it's floating on the top. Let me see if you can see it. It's bigger. Some of them eat it, but I figured I'll put a little bit in there. Plus, I put the Sierra, it's like an algae food, a good size portion in there. That one's a beauty. Look at that one. I don't know if it'll even come focus. It's got some nice color. Oh, they're fast. But you can see a lot of them look like white. I don't know what they're gonna look like. And I also put the ultra food in there. Is that another one? With some color. This little guy. Probably ain't even gonna focus on him. Unreal. It's focusing on that darn plant in the back, I think. Oh man, it aggravates you. If I switch the focus thing, let me see. Oh, they don't let you do it while you're recording? How wonderful. Jerks. Alright. I don't know how you're going to see if you could see the colors and stuff on these, because this thing's focusing, I think, on the background. But there's one that's nice on the bottom. It's got some color to them. They're all small. When I say small, 3/4 of an inch, the biggest ones, and the smaller ones are smaller. But there's black ones in here, black and white, orange and white, orange, white, black, solid white, all different colors. I got them all. There's some nice ones here. It's dark back there. I don't even know if you're gonna see him. There's my beauty, that little one. Where is he? I think he's gonna be a nice one. I can't even probably see him. It's probably focusing on something else. Let me try something. Ah, don't they let you do anything while it's running? No. Oh wait, that's why. Let me see now. Oh yeah, it's gonna get darker probably. Now let me try this. If I bump the ISO up a little bit, why is it going down? Oh, it did the aperture. Why is it not doing the ISO? There it goes. That's better. Let me see if it focuses a little better, because the aperture switch, I think it is. We'll find out when I put this on YouTube, but I'll try to get some with color. This one's like mostly orange and getting black, and like a orange 3/4 of the body, and then the tail's white and it's getting some black on it, and that one next to it I think is going to be a beauty if he could come out. This one here, it's in the dark. I don't know if you're going to see it. It's got a lot of black and yellow on it. This one's like black looking back here with white. Let me go over here. Let me get that one again. Maybe it'll focus better on him. This one's got a lot of color too. Who knows if he's even in focus. But they eat. I can see them all getting food because it's so small you can't even see them eating it. You're not going to see much, guys. They're so little. In person, I can see what they look like, but I don't think you're going to see any colors or anything. They're just too little. And that's if they're even getting in focus. They're so little. Look at this little guy. They ain't going to pick that up. Here's the two that I like over here. Oh, yeah. What a beauty. Look at that one on the bottom's like white and black. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to waste your time. I don't think you're going to be seeing much in here. It's just not lit up enough. And they're just too little. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll keep you updated on all these small guys. Once they start growing a little bit and getting some color, we'll get some better videos of them. I shot it in 4K. I don't think it's going to make a difference. We'll leave you with the nice one floating around on the top. Later, guys.